All right, boys and girls, we have a new story, and all of us just right now went on a picture walk. Did we have any ideas what this story might be about? Sam, what do you think? From looking at the pictures, what do you think the story might be about? Did you read the words? Did you see that? In the words or in the pictures? Really? Can you show me the... Oh, right here it looks like he doesn't want to share, maybe not play with them. Yeah. Ben, what do you think this story might be about?
A play date and a girl not wanting to play with the...
A play date. Good. Maybe a play date. Austin, what do you think this story might be about? Play date. Looks like he might be feeling sad. It looks like she might be feeling... What do you think this means? What do you think this is about?
Of them playing.
She's remembering. It's called a thinking bubble. She's thinking about a time that she felt happy. And right now she's feeling sad. Boys and girls, well, there's no girls and boys. Before we read this story, Mrs. Drew is going to show you something that might help us on a few words that we might get stuck on in this story. So what I need is for you to stack your books real quick. Stack them. All right, make sure those brains are turned on. Are they all warmed up? We're going to get them warmed up. Last week we talked about sometimes there's this tricky I at the end. And what does he make this other vowel do?
This tricky I at the end.
This tricky E at the end. Think better. Mrs. Drew needs her brain warmed up. Okay, here we go. The tricky E at the end, what does it do to the other vowel?
Make it say its name.
Makes it say its name. Mrs. Drew has something kind of fun to help us remember what E does to the other vowel. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Are you ready, Ben? E says to I, you say your name and I'll be quiet. Can you say that with me? You say your name and I'll be quiet. Because E, he's silent. He makes I say his name and he is quiet. He's silent. So you don't have to make any sound for E because he's quiet. So, let's say it one more time. You say your name. I'll be quiet. And he gives me kind of a mean grin. Mrs. Drew's going to put a consonant there. Remember, our vowels, can anyone tell me our vowels? They're in the pink.
A, E, I, O, U.
Great. A, E, I, O, U.
I was wondering if we were going to learn all those alphabets and not the rest.
We will, Ben. We will get to those. So all the other letters in the alphabet are called, does anyone remember? What are they called?
Consonants.
Consonants. So this, what we're talking about right now, is called I, consonant, E. So Mrs. Drew's going to put a consonant right here. Are we ready? I'm going to put a K. Who can tell me what this spells? Sam? I. Because I says his name. And E is quiet. Right. Now watch, Mrs. Drew, what I'm going to put now. I'm going to put a consonant before the vowel. What does that spell? Remember, you say your name and I'll be quiet. Bike. Bike. Here's the next one. Are you ready? Now I'm going to put K here again. What did that spell? I. But I'm going to put a different consonant in the beginning. Hike. Do we do a sound for that E on the end? Oh, because it's silent. You're right. You're right. Okay, here's the next one. Ready? Say that again?
Ike. Ike.
Now this one we're going to already know because this is one of our sight words.
Like.
Like. Do all of these words say I? Does it say its name?
Yes.
Let's listen. Ike. 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 Great job. Now when we get to this story and you run into maybe a word that ends in an E, you know that what is going to say its name?
The vowel.
The vowel. And it could be I, but it could be A, E, O,
U.
or U.
Or I. Don't forget I.
All right. Mrs. Drew's going to give you your pointers, and you guys are first going to whisper read. If you need my help, I want you to tap, tap right in front of you. Now, while you're whispering, Mrs. Drew's going to listen in with her ears to hear you reading, okay? And if I tap by you, I want you to read a little bit louder, okay? All right.
I got pink.
Our sight words are also alongside
At the end.
there. All right.
You say your name. You say your name. Now be quiet. What letter is it? What letter is it? I'm. Good. Kevin. Called.
Sadie, can you find the word them? Can you find the word give? Because you're hearing that beginning word.
Oh yes, Lucy said Miss Madison said Lucy. Would that be right? No, because then I would have switched those words around. Good work. Hands on top. I want my friends to go to page 2. When I was reading with Austin, I saw one of those words we just wrote on.
I finished this whole page already.
Can we all flip back to page 2?
There.
Now, look at that last word. How do I know that word isn't T-M-E?
Right. Because E is yes.
You say your name and I'll be quiet. So I know it's I'm. Good, let's read that sentence together. Go up to this word right here at the beginning of the sentence and let's read it together. They like to play together all the time. Austin, can you tell me what you've read so far in this story? What have you read so far? They called each other and what they want to do? They wanted to play. Sam, what have you read so far that's happened? Oh, you are at where they're upset? He's at where they're upset. Can you tell us why they got upset?
Because one night played other
So they didn't want to play the same game that they were playing. They wanted to play 2 different things. So now they're upset. Great. All right, we're going to go back to whisper reading. If I tap right here, that means I want you to read just a little louder.
Go back to the page.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. On the thing. What is this called? The telephone. Good. macaroni and cheese. Close up your book. Mrs. Drew would like you to write one thing that you have read so far in your story. I would love for you to draw a picture, but I would love for you to either add a labels or a sentence describing what you drew a picture of. Okay? What do you think?
Kevin the boy?
You know, that's a great question. What do we think? Kevin and Lucy. Kevin then usually is a boy name, and usually Lucy is a girl name. What are you thinking, Austin? Now, if you need to go back in your book, that is perfectly fine. Now you got to this page, right? So what do you think you want to say? So let's play this game, said Kevin. So they look like they're feeling happy, but we know from our picture walk what happens. They get upset, but you don't know what quite happened yet. So that would be a good picture to do. Them both happy. Great label, Kevin. Sam, what are you thinking about? Do you need a different one? You would travel perfect.
I need a different one.
That one's perfect. I'm seeing some good writing there. So we have Kevin and Lucy, and it looks like they're feeling happy. Yeah. So you are writing the part where they're making a play date. You thinking?
Yeah. I'm good.
What are those friends doing on the cover?
Now what's this say? Mad. Oh, and look at you did squigglies for his mad face. Great job. All right. Markers down. I would love for us to have some time to share what we got so far. Austin, could you share yours first? What did you have time to do? Who is that? Which character? Which one? Do you remember his name? What's his name? Kevin. Good. This was Kevin. And he looks happy. So Austin is writing about a part that they were playing nicely together, weren't they? Sam, would you like to share?
I'm going to do a little track where
They're mad at each other. And what happened that they got so upset?
one of them wanted to play but the other person wanted to start.
And Ben, what did you have time to draw?
Them calling each other for to come back, but for play.
Awesome work. We're going to erase this. When we meet next time, we'll finish the story. Awesome work. You know what? We're going to share this eraser. This is the only one Mrs. Drew has right now. Okay. Sam, great reading today. Be proud of yourself. Austin, high five. Good work today. Ben, nice going. Good job. Macaroni and cheese. I need all my kindergartners to clean up their area and have a seat on the rug. You can put your book up. Good job. I will put you on the rug. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.